So today we are going to study about condition for parallelism. ಸಮಾಂತರವಾಗಿರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ condition ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? Condition for parallelism. So observe here, the slope of the line is given by m equal to tan theta. So slope is given by slope equal to m equal to tan theta. Slope means generally represented by m and it is given by theta if theta is the inclination made by the straight line. In the same way, so here in this topic we are going to finding the condition for parallelism. Observe here. So this is one line. This line makes an angle theta with positive x-axis. This line makes an angle theta with positive x-axis. So this is y equal to this is L1. Line L1 makes theta with positive x-axis. Similarly, this is the another line which is parallel to this one. So therefore, this is the angle theta. So this is line L2. So both are parallel means the two lines. So x-axis acts as the line. So for the parallel line, so this cuts the x-axis. Therefore, these two acts as the corresponding angle. So therefore, for parallel lines, if corresponding angles are equal, then these two lines are said to be parallel, or these two are parallel lines, then corresponding angles are equal. So here the lines are parallel. Since lines are parallel, therefore, so this is theta 1, this is theta 2. So therefore, theta 1 equal to theta 2 because corresponding angle. Theta 1 equal to theta 2 because they are corresponding angle. So if theta 1 and theta 2 both are equal means the lines are parallel. So therefore, for angle theta 1, so this implies tan theta 1 equal to tan theta 2. So tan theta 1 equal to tan theta 2, but we know that tan theta 1 is represented by m1. So this equal to m2 because tan theta 1 is the slope of line L1, tan theta 2 is the slope of L2. So represents m1 and m2. Therefore, these two are equals, then lines are parallel. Therefore, slopes are equals, then lines are parallel. Hence, the condition for parallel is slopes must be equal. So therefore, if this is the slope m1, m2, this one is the m1. So therefore, for parallel lines, m1 equal to m2. m1 equal to m2. Hence, condition for parallelism is m1 equal to m2, or slopes of parallel lines are equal. So condition for parallelism is m1 equal to m2, or slopes of parallel lines are equal. So observe this example. So this is L1, this is L2, this is L3, this is L4. If slope of this line is 3, L1 parallel, if these are parallel lines, then slope of L2 is this equal to 3, this equal to 3, this equal to 3. So if lines are parallel, m equal to 3, m equal to 3, m equal to 3, m equal to 3. Or if these are parallel lines, if m equal to minus 4, then slope of this one is m equal to minus 4, m equal to minus 4. Therefore, if slopes are equal, lines are parallel. If lines are parallel, slopes are equal. Remember this one. So next one is condition for perpendicularity. So if two lines are perpendicular, then what is the relation between the slopes of perpendicular lines? Let's observe this one. So this is the line L1 whose slope is m1. So this is the line L1 whose slope is m1, and consider a perpendicular line. So this one is perpendicular. This is line L2. The slope of this one is m2. This makes an angle theta, and this angle equal to 90 plus theta. So exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Exterior angle equal to sum of interior opposite angles. So observe here, the slope of this line is m1, the slope of this line is m2. So here we are going to find the relation between this and this one. We know that theta 90 plus theta, and this is angle theta. So for the triangle m1 equal to tan theta, m2 equal to 90 plus tan of 90 plus theta. So as I told in the previous class, the line makes obtuse angle. So therefore this one is the negative. Slope of this one is negative or negative sign. So therefore we know that tan of 90 plus theta in the second quadrant, that means in second quadrant tan is negative, and so the allied angle for this one, you will go to learn all these things in the trigonometry. So tan of 90 plus theta is minus cot theta. This equal to minus cot theta. So therefore observe this. This is m1. This is m2. So if you take the product of this one, so take the, therefore m1 into m2 equal to, if we take the product of these two, tan theta into minus of cot theta. So this equal to tan theta into minus of cot theta, means 1 upon tan theta. Tan theta minus of 1 by tan theta. Trigonometric basic ratio is cot theta equal to 1 upon tan theta. So therefore these two get cancels. So therefore, so here m1 m2 equal to, these two get cancels, this equal to minus 1. So therefore m1 m2 equal to minus 1. So this is known as this is the condition for perpendicularity. That is, if two lines are perpendicular, then product of slopes of those two lines are equal to minus 1. Product of those slopes of those two lines, that is perpendicular lines, is equal to minus 1. So therefore this implies m1 equal to minus 1 by m2 or m2 equal to minus 1 by m1. If one slope is given, then slope of perpendicular line is given by m1 equal to minus 1 by m2, m2 equal to minus 1 by m1. Hence, condition for perpendicular line is m1 m2 equal to minus 1, and if slope of m1 equal to minus 1 by m2, then the slope of one line is m1, then slope of other line is reciprocal of the given one. Therefore, condition for parallelism is m1 equal to m2. Condition for perpendicularity is m1 m2 equal to minus 1. So m1 m2 equal to minus 1. Condition for perpendicularity, m1 equal to m2 condition for parallelism. Therefore, observe, this is line L1, this is line L2. Slope of this one is m equal to 3. Since these are perpendicular, therefore slope of this line is m equal to minus 1 by 3. Negative reciprocal of slope gives the slope of perpendicular line. Negative reciprocal. If slope of this line is minus 1 by 3, then slope of this equal to 3. So observe here. If slope of this equal to 1 by 4, slope is equal to 1 by 4, then slope of this one is negative reciprocal 1 upon 1 by 4, this equal to minus 4. If this is 1 by 4, this becomes minus 4. And if this equal to 3, this is minus 1 by 3. If this equal to minus 3, then it is plus 1 by 3. Change the sign and take the reciprocal. Change the sign and take the reciprocal of the line will give the slope of perpendicular. So just see the one illustration which will give both condition for perpendicularity and parallelism. Observe. L1, L2, L3. So this is L4, this is L5. If slope of L1 is known, then easily we can find the slope of other lines. L1 parallel to L2, L2 parallel to L3. Given here, L1 parallel to L2 parallel to L3 and L4 perpendicular to L3, L5 perpendicular to L3, L2, L1. L4 perpendicular to L3, L5 perpendicular to L1, L2, L3. So if slope of one line is known, then slope of other lines are easily we can find here. So let us consider slope of L2 is m equal to 5. Then slope of L1 is this also equal to 5.